To check man from your device, you know, say Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, people, today I want, us to look into some of the things that is plaguing our country, which is Jamaica, the land, that we all love. Every day we get up and cry about the same thing. Even a lot of us here, like myself, who live in the diaspora, people want to go home. People build up their beautiful dwelling down there and want to go there. People want to go there to live. People don't want to stay here. They don't want to die here. That's what I mean. So we're going to look into, changes. We have to try first and reach those people who are making the decisions. And who are these people who are making the decision? It is the same people from the ghetto and the garrisons, low income, inner cities, the reject, the vulnerable, the poor, the deplorable. Is us. Who is going to their polling station in Jome on election day to make that decision? So first, how are we going to get to those people? How are we going to reach them? How are we going to penetrate these people? To convince them, to get them to change their mind, to get them to start be optimistic, to get them to think and look at things in a different light from just the one way. How are we going to do that? It is only one way. It is only one way we can achieve that goal right now. And it's through our videos, our content creators like myself. You understand? And many others who are out there. The Lonesome them, the Jamaica Carlos them, the Jamaica Hot Topic, the Andre Stevenson them. Name them. They are out there. That is the only way we are going to get to penetrate the hardcore base who is making the decision come election day. We are using our movements and our platform to make a change. But when you guys not even supporting the platform, how will that change take place? How will that change take place? That's the question we have to ask. Some of you guys, you don't even like or share or subscribe to our platform. And if you don't do so, then how you think YouTube is gonna recognize us as content creator who is trying to spread that message of awareness? You don't like and you don't share, you don't subscribe. So how YouTube gonna recognize our platform to put that platform in their algorithm so it can circle out there on the globe? You understand? Even we here in the diaspora, we complain about, crime and violence. We complain about the murder rate, poverty, the human trafficking, all the things that is taking place in Jamaica. We are complaining about it. But yet still, the platform that are spreading the message of awareness to our most vulnerable, the reject, the deplorable, the low income, the garrison, the ghetto youth them, because they are the one who is making the decision. So if you don't support us, how are you gonna get the change? Or you is going to get that change? Remember, keep this in mind. We are not trying to penetrate the 5% of Jamaica. We are not trying to penetrate the intellect, the scholars, the brain box. We are not trying to penetrate to get through to those guys. Those guys are not the problem. Those guys don't make the decision. Some of those guys are out there confusing the 95% what we are trying to reach. So our problem is the 95% that we want to reach. The garrison, the getters, the deplorably reject, the vulnerable, the low income, those are the ones we are trying to reach. Or are we going to reach them? Discipline, commitment, and unity. I am disciplined to this cause because I make a pledge. I make a pledge that I'm going to do this for my kids and for Jamaica, for the next generation. So therefore, I have to be disciplined. I have to give up things. I could be using my personal time doing things, but I make a pledge that I'm going to fight for my country until the end. And it's also called for unity. Unite or combine together as one. Unity, combine together as one. We can't do this all over the place. We cannot do it all over the place. Unity, combine as one. One voice, one Jamaica. We are all fighting for the same cause, and it's for a better Jamaica, where you and I can go back home and live, enjoy the beautiful sunshine, the beaches, the good food, the fruits, the vegetable. Sit down on your veranda, chop a coconut, throw it in some glass, grow on the house back, pick 2 lime, squeeze that in your glass, and have a fresh glass of organic juice right there. So that's what we are fighting for a better Jamaica, where we all can live and strive together as one. So unity is key. Unite or combine together as one people and fight for the one cause. And it's for a better Jamaica, for me and for you, for your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids to have a piece of that rock, where you can live and live in style and live comfortable. That's what we are fighting for. Don't get it twisted. This is no me, myself, and I. This is us. One goal, one motive is for a better Jamaica for all of us. The people in the diaspora, some of you guys, who build up a decent home down in Jamaica, who would want to return right now because of the crime and the violence that is taking place. That is not in sight right now. We complain about the crime, we complain about the violence. That's the biggest problem right now. We complain about the government's incompetency, who is not showing no form of urgency to combat this crime problem. Right? But at the end of the day, when we do our content, we are doing the hard work, doing the research to put a content out there to you. And the only thing that we ask of you to do, is to like and share and subscribe to the movement. When you do that, YouTube recognize us. They put it into their algorithm. And now we are going to penetrate the grassroots of Jamaica. That's who we want to reach, the grassroots. The grassroots we want to reach. Because remember, for 70 odd years, the people of Jamaica being lied to, false hope and false promises. For 70 odd years, all that we get is lies, false hope, and false promises. So for us to get the message out there to them, we have to continue to pound it, to pound it, to pound it into them head so it can stuck. It's not a short-term fix. It's not an overnight fix. It's a long-term. And that is the reason why I tell you that I made this pledge. And for it to fulfill for me, I have to be disciplined. So in discipline, it forced me to go and do research on my contents before I put them out there for you guys. Because I don't do tabloids. I don't do conspiracy. I don't do propaganda. I don't deal with gossip. I speak truth to life. I bring reality. Because I want to bring awareness in clarity. So the man who is at the lowest level of Jamaica can understand when I present a content to them. Because we've been lied to for years. The mind, the brain is toxic with lies and false promises and false hope over the years. So this is not a quick fix. It's not an overnight thing. So we have to continue to pound it in the heads of our Jamaican. It's not all of us is that equipped, intellectually equipped. So we have to be patient and gentle with them. Some of our people, they are like a baby. And you know how you handle baby with delicacy. They are fragile. If you don't careful, that baby will never walk. So you have to be very gentle with a newborn. You can't give a newborn flour dumpling and chicken back and afu yam and banana for yam. If you do so, you want to hurt that baby. That baby may not live to see tomorrow. So you have to give that baby the breast milk. A month or two down the line, you introduce the baby to some formula. This is the same thing with some of our adults. They are adult, they are big in body, but their brain is at the baby stage. Their brain is at the baby level. Their brain is still developing. The brain cannot comprehend. The brain is slow. The brain is polluted with lies and false promises, false hope over the year. So for us to penetrate these brain, it simply means we have to pound it and pound it and pound it for it to be normalized. You understand what I'm saying? But how are we going to get that changes? How is that change is gonna come about? If we, the content creator, when we do our part, dig into the research, make a content, present that content to you, and when you see the content, you don't even give the content a like, you don't even share the content, you don't even subscribe to the channel. So the source who is pushing the message for the changes, you are ignoring that source. And then you are crying and bawling about the crime and the violence. When the people who we are trying to reach is the 99.5%, the grassroots, the vulnerable, the reject, the deplorable, the garrisons, the ghettos, those are the decision makers. Those are the ones who go to the polling station in drum to make that X. So if we don't bring this message across so that they can get it, they can comprehend, work on their common sense so they can understand and know the truth from when somebody is lying to them, or are we going to make that breakthrough? If you who have the responsibility to just like and share, subscribe and build that platform, build that movement, So YouTube can recognize that platform to put it in their algorithm, to send it out there globally, so it can reach the people who we want that message to reach. We don't want the message to reach the 5 or the 10% of Jamaica. They are highly educated. They are the scholars. They are the intellect. Some of those people are the one who is confusing the 95% of Jamaica. Look at our Prime Minister. Every day he's in the media. He's using the media to lie to our citizens. That's what he is doing. So if he's out there every day in the media and using his content, and some of them is not factual, what do you think is going to happen? The people will normalize, because it's gonna come normalized, so the people will gravitate to that. So psychologically, they know what they are doing. When he's out there every day spreading false narrative and telling lie to our people and the media, what do you think is gonna happen? It's gonna become normalized, and the people's gonna get confused between the truth and lie. So if we are here and we are putting out those contents and you are not liking and sharing and subscribing to our platform, or you think we gonna combat the Prime Minister, or you think we gonna bring the changes to Jamaica, or you think we gonna make a difference, or you think the ghettos, the garrison, the deplorable, the vulnerable, the reject gonna get the message, if you refuse to like, share and subscribe. It's all about the algorithm of the YouTube. It's all about the algorithm of the YouTube. So as I said, the key is to be disciplined, commitment, and unity. Discipline, we give up a lot of things to go and create content, do our research. So whenever we put a content out there, it is factual, it is speaking truth to life. It makes our people aware of their surrounding, of the situation, so that they can think and make decisions on their own. Committed. I make a pledge. I make a pledge. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for Jamaica. I'm doing this for the next generation. Unity. United or combined in one force. Unity to combine into one force only. So we can't divide. If we divide, they're gonna rule. Jack Ure said divide and rule. That is their only plan. But we are here to tell them, say we are no fool. So we they go devour them plan. But we all have to come together. We build the content. You have to do your part. You share the content. You like the content. And you subscribe to the platform. There is no one individual can do this. It's gonna take a collective effort of social media influencers to reach and penetrate the grassroots, the ghetto, the garrison, the reject, the vulnerable, the deplorable, the unattached, the low-income youth. It's gonna take a collective effort of us as influencers to reach those youth. So don't get it twisted and think that one individual can do it. It's not gonna happen that way. It's not gonna happen that way. If we refuse to like and to share and to subscribe to these platforms who is bringing awareness to the Jamaican people, who is pointing out and giving them the facts, the reality of life, what is taking place around them, so that they can understand and know that the next time around, I will make a better decision. And the decision that I will make, it's not just for me, but it's gonna be for my kids, kids, and the next generation. We are playing our part. What about you? What about you? Anyway, as I said, remember to like and share. Follow us over YouTube, Aromatic Realistic TV. Love your neighbors and care for them. As I continue to say, no man is an island, and none of us stand alone. United we stand, or divided we fall. Treat your fellow man with respect. Treat your fellow man with respect. Be well. Take care of yourself. God, good road.